Good old coffee. All right, guys, welcome back to Survival Living here. So, as the title suggested, how much food do you need? Is it too much to deal with? Because I read it in the comments all the time. I give up. Prepping's too hard. It's not really. We're going to do a real quick breakdown on a week's supply of food for one person to a month's supply. Right there, and you're not starving. Plenty of calories for you. So, this is just to give you some ideas. You don't have to get what we get. We just pulled from our stocks. You know, our 2-year supply of normal rotational goods that we went and purchased a little bit each week and add it to. So let's go ahead and break this down. All right, guys, so today's sponsor for this video is Unlimitedville. It is a wireless internet service provider, perfect for rural living. All right, we live off grid with our system here, and this thing here is our internet provider. All right, we can watch movies, we can listen to music, we can do whatever everybody else does with the internet. We have no problem here. The only difference is that when Unlimitedville says it's unlimited, guess what? It's unlimited. We don't have to worry about throttle speeds or anything like that, and we can watch in high definition too. We can also use this for gaming if we were a gamer. All right, you can get up to 4K service. So anyway, guys, definitely check it out if you're interested in the rural package. If you use survival as the promo code, you will get free shipping, and of course we do get commissions off all sales. We're always open about that. It is a way of helping us out here on the channel as well. All right, guys. Yeah, coffee. So we're going to start with a week. All right, 1 week. I'm pretty sure you can figure out what you need to eat for a day. If you don't, I recommend talking to your parents on learning how to cook and go from there, because my skill level can't really help you out. For those that do know how to plan out their daily eats, you know what you're going to eat today, let's go to a week. All right, let's kind of see what we're looking at here. I'm going to move my coffee mug out of the way, but to me, coffee, yeah, 1 jar of this lasts me about a week. This is the instant. I drink a lot of coffee, percolated or the freeze-dried coffee, you know, the instant. That there will last me about a week. So, coffee. You can survive without coffee. You might not survive me without coffee. All right, so I'm going to try to break this down as much as possible. Coffee, of course, number one. You got to have coffee. So breakfast, I know a lot of people eat breakfast. I really don't eat breakfast. Usually lunch and dinner I'll eat. Breakfast is really difficult for me in the mornings. I have my own medical issues. Breakfast does not sit well with me, never has. But for those that do eat breakfast, all right, what we have here, this is powdered eggs. This is Nutrient Survival. This can will last well over a month, but I put it in the week packet. We are affiliated with Nutrient Survival, just to let you know. But powdered eggs, this stuff lasts forever. I think it's a 25-year on this one. I believe that's what the date is on this. 10/29/2046. So yes, powdered eggs for breakfast. Sounds delicious. Actually, they are. We've done reviews on them. They're actually very good. This is a week, all right? That powdered egg will last all month long. Spam, fried spam during breakfast. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like spam. Hey, you do you, I'll do me. I'm just showing you what we are doing. I eat spam all the time. Cut it up thin, fry it up. Oh yeah, it's a great bacon substitute. Oh wait, look at that. They even have the bacon flavored. So 2 cans of spam. Moving this out of the way, we have milk, powdered milk. All right, this powdered milk I use on a daily basis because it also goes with my protein shakes. That's what I use in the mornings when I get up, is a protein shake. And then I use it a couple times during the day, during my workouts and things like that. Protein powder lasts a very long time, and with your milk substitute going in, it's perfect. You can use water, whatever. But that has taken care of our breakfast. Eggs, spam, protein powder. Now, for lunches, it just depends on what type of work you're doing. If you are just hiding out in your home, not really doing much physical activity, your calorie intake level is probably going to be around 1,500. All right, I don't recommend going under 1,500. Can you survive with less? Yeah, you can. but not everybody's the same. I want to point that out. Everyone likes to throw numbers around. Everybody's body is different on calorie intake and deficit. Okay, Romans, real quick, 7 for a week. This here's the chicken flavor. Just grabbed a box out of our stocks. Chicken flavor, 1 a day. There's your lunch. All right. I know some people don't like ramens. That's fine. 370 calories per packet. It's a lot of calories right there. So, ramens for a week. Next up, I want to get veggies out of the way, because I want to make sure we have vegetables at least 1 meal a day for dinner. Okay, now I do recommend eating your vegetables. There's a lot of nutrition and minerals in these. Let's see which ones I'd grabbed here. All right, so we have corn. We got 2 cans of corn. We have a can of green beans. These are the larger cans right here. I just grabbed those. You can get the singles. Remember, this is for 7 days. Green beans. Another one for green beans. We have mixed vegetables. Got 2 cans of that. There's enough vegetables here to do a vegetable side dish per meal. A whole can of this, serving size is actually 3.5 servings. That's on the mixed vegetables. 3.5 servings. If you don't have a way of refrigerating your food after opening, you're going to be using the whole thing. And quite honestly, when I cook and my wife cooks, we use the whole thing. 3.5 servings. So 1 can of this as a side dish, you're going to get plenty of extra nutrition. Let me move this out of the way. So, this is a pound of spaghetti. Now, me personally, I eat spaghetti like 3 times a week, but some people don't like spaghetti. I got 2 cans of spaghetti sauce here. The reason I have 2 cans, I know for a fact that I use 2 cans of spaghetti per 1 pound of spaghetti. And trust me, that is a lot of spaghetti. You actually don't need that much for 1 person. But if you're like me and you're borderline fat guy, fat kid at heart, you eat the whole freaking thing within the day. Most of these meals, like this right here, you make spaghetti, you make it at lunch, that's lunch and dinner right there. Plain out and simple. But that's just say 2 meals, okay? We're adding this in our food stocks. So 2 meals, all right? So that is 2 days right there, spaghetti and noodles, 2 days. 3rd day, ravioli. Yes, this is a very large can of ravioli. Again, you can get the smaller ones. It's up to you, but I'm showing you how easy it is to prep 1 week's worth of food. Okay, a can of ravioli, throw in side dish of vegetables. That is the next meal, meal 3, knocked out of the way. Now, the combination of the rest of the 4 days that you need to make a week. We have pork, pulled pork, roast beef, cans of chicken. I didn't want to open these up. You just need 1. Cooked ham. Wolf brand chili. Any type of chili, doesn't matter. Or if you don't like chili, don't eat it. So technically that is 5 meals. So remember, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are our basis for our meat source. Chili, ham, pulled pork, roast beef, and chicken. Doesn't look like much. Now remember, we're adding vegetables too as a side dish because we also have rice and beans. This is 5 pounds each. That's 10 pounds of dried goods that is going to be used. And trust me, you don't need 10 whole pounds to make it through the week. This 10 pounds will make it through the month. All right, so that's 5 pounds each. That's dried beans and rice mixed in with our meats as a side dish, or mixed in with it. You can put the chili on top of your rice. You can cook up your chicken inside of it as well. Same with the roast beef, pulled pork. That has just took care of all those meals right there. That is a week's supply of food. You have some breakfast, you have something for lunch, and you have your main course meal took care of. That easy. See the rest of it over there? That's the rest for the month. All fit right here on this table. That's 1 month's supply. It doesn't look like much, or maybe it does look like a lot. When you start looking at a 2-year supply rotational stock, yeah, It takes up a lot. Let me just show you real quick some of the totes we just keep underneath the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got 3 more on the other side. Yes, these are very large totes full of canned goods and dry goods, and that's just what we carry right here. So, very quick, simple type of foods. It's entirely up to you what you want to stock in. I just want to show you real quick how easy this is, because I see it all the time. I give up. It is too hard. It's not, guys. A little bit at a time, you build up your stocks. That's what we had to do. Wouldn't just go into the store and go buy 2 years supply of food. Every week we went, made some sacrifices, and purchased. Okay, that's what we did. Now, when it comes to food, make sure that you have the availability of cooking. This is propane. We have 100-gallon propane tanks. We have the 20-gallon propane tanks. We have these 1-gallon propane tanks. I'm a prepper. I hit all different aspects at many different angles. Every single one of those tanks, I have the regulators and adapters to attach to our grill. Same with our tankless water heater for this house that we built. So we have hot water. Water purification, you have to have the ability to cook this food. You also have to have clean drinkable water to break down this food in your body. Your body uses a lot of water. Eating food and not able to drink water, it's not going to work out for you. Your body needs water to break down food. So you need to make sure you have water filters, stored water. All right. I know you can't store a lot of water. Trust me, I've been there. I've stored a lot of water and it takes up a lot of room and it weighs a lot. So what you need to do is make sure that you also have a way of filtering out water. Water is extremely important. We do carry water on hand. We keep as much as possible. We have rain catchment barrels. Hell, we got a swimming pool. Now, I know there's people out there that sit there and say that you can drink chlorinated water out of your swimming pool. Just drink it straight out. Don't do that. You do that for a week. Let me know how your vocal cords and your throat is. You don't want to drink chlorinated water without filtering it out. Use some common sense, people. All right? You can filter out chlorinated water. We've shown the gravity style filters, the coconut shell, which the nickname for them is ceramic on the outside, has the activated carbon core on the inside. There's gravity filters that will filter that out. Okay? Having ways of storing water is extremely important during SHTF. So anyway, guys, a month's supply of food right there is actually a little bit more because I was figuring in one person, but most of these cans and stuff are 2 servings to 3.5. Some of these green beans I think are 6, if I remember correctly. I'm sorry, 7. Yeah, so some of these are a little larger, but this is just to give you a breakdown idea of how easy this is. I want to encourage you to prep. Don't give up. A week supply, guys, that's it. A week supply, and you can easily hide that. Do I recommend you to store more than just a week supply of food? Absolutely. But you start here, a couple days. Next week, go get some more. Next week, go get some more. Put it back in a rotational stock, and next damn thing you know, you got a month's supply of food put back. So what do you do next? Continue. Buy something new, put it in the back of the stock, slide it forward. You use this stuff too on a weekly basis. That way you never hit an expiration date or the best by date or expiration date. Of course, best by date is just for the manufacturer to keep selling stuff. Expiration date is the can's expiration date depending on how it is stored. Okay? I can't tell you that your food's going to be good 10 years past expiration date because I don't know how you stored it, nor do I know what's in your can. Because if someone is storing their food in an outside building or under their home exposed to the elements and fluctuating temperature, that food's not going to last. It's going to get bloated. It's going to go bad. You have to have it in a cool, dark place, temperature controlled. This is why we talk about alternative power. This is also why we talk about burying food in cachet buckets, because it's a constant temperature year-round once you get below the frost line. All right, guys, definitely appreciate you hanging out with me. For the new people that are always screaming that, guys, this is encouragement. It's easily done. All right, speak to y'all later.